Well, my wife died about a year ago, and it's been a tough journey this first year. It's even worse going into the second year. I was told before she passed away of cancer that the second year was going to be harder than the first, and that has proven to be true. I'm starting to try to deal with all of that, but I want to pass along to you some of the coping mechanisms I use in order to kind of deal with what's going on. We all go through our lives with two steps forward, one step back. Sometimes those one steps back are really bad things like a divorce or the loss of a family member or things like that. And it's tough. And during those periods, it's really difficult to get through them. But I was reminded by a friend of mine who just interviewed me for a podcast named Bob Graham. Check out his podcast. It's a good one. And he said, everything is temporary in life. So when you go through the ups and the downs, you got to remember that the downs are temporary, as are the ups, by the way. There's five things I want to talk to you about that'll help you if you're going through something difficult right now. These are techniques I use in order to kind of get through what I'm going through at the current moment. And there are times where it's a tough day. Today happens to be a beautiful sunny day, and I'm blessed with that. But there are days that are rainy, both literally as well as metaphorically. And the things I do in order to get through those things are a few things. One is gratitude, a gratitude journal. Oprah Winfrey was interviewed and asked, what's the number one secret to your success? She said, every morning I write down three things that I'm grateful for. Sometimes I get out of that habit. And one technique I used that might be helpful to you is, for a little while, I was texting my daughters every morning what I'm grateful for, as a way to kind of trigger or at least make me think, hey, I can share what I'm grateful for with my kids, and that'll help me stay on task with writing those things down. But remember that Oprah Winfrey says that's the number one secret to her success, is having gratitude, writing down three times a day things that she's grateful for. It can be the sound of the birds outside. It can be that it's sunny today, whatever it is. Little things can add up. The second is something I've started doing again, and I used to do, but I'm doing it more, and that's journaling. Now, before you say, oh my God, I can't write any more than I'm already writing because I'm writing emails all day, that's what I felt. I started using my phone and just talking into my phone on the app for note taking. And when I talk into the phone and record my journal entries that way, then I can go back after I've finished the journal entry and edit, clean up the typos and things like that that the voice recording got. That helps me revisit what I'm doing, and kind of, not only did I say it, but I also go back and reread it again when I'm going through that. Exercise or hobbies are a great way for our brain to kick out and to stop being stressed about things. I run, you might jog, you might do yoga, you might do anything. A lot of times that can help us kind of have things that put the worry part of our brain to rest for a little while. I remember being younger and having a hobby of RC, radio controlled planes, and going out during a particularly stressful period in my life, and just having that 2 hours where I was not thinking about what was stressing me out, but I was thinking about flying a radio controlled plane, helped my brain relax. So do that, whether it's horseback riding, painting, talking to friends, having coffee, or exercise. That'll help you. Also, there's a technique called tapping. Tapping your collarbone can help you shift your thoughts. I had an experience in my life where I needed to shift my thoughts about something that was negative, and I came across the idea of tapping your collarbone as you're telling your brain to think a different thought. In this particular case, I just said the word blueberries, and it just blueberries, blueberries, blueberries. It made my brain, the neural pathways in my brain, kind of go this way, and they went over to blueberries. And that actually helped me get past those negative thoughts. The final thing I'm going to encourage you to do is meditate. You're hearing a lot more about meditation these days. In fact, Timothy Ferriss, who does a great podcast, said 90% of the people he interviews highly successful people. He said 90% of them meditate, as does he. So if you're interested in learning more about meditation, you can go to heartfulnessinstitute.org. Heartfulness is the form of meditation I'm currently using. I did transcendental meditation for decades, 40 plus years, shifted over to heartfulness. They're all good. Meditation helps your brain kick into what's called the alpha state. The alpha state is a different state of consciousness where things suddenly make sense. There's a little more peace. Your stress level goes down. Your health improves, all sorts of things. I meditate 25 minutes in the morning, and generally speaking, we'll do it another 20 minutes in the afternoon. Everybody who hears me say that, 45 minutes a day of meditation, is like, that's just impossible. I don't have that amount of time in my day. Guess what? My day goes better. I'm more productive. I accomplish more. I am more at peace when I do meditate. So that 25 minutes in particular in the morning is the best part of my day. It's where I'm at a state of peace, clarity, perspective. Some people get that feeling when they go to church or to synagogue or to temple or wherever. Other people get it through meditation. Whatever your journey is, it doesn't matter. When you do meditate, you can get that sense of stuff. So go to heartfulnessinstitute.org and it'll help you. My name is Jamie Turner. These are the unspoken rules of leadership. I hope that was helpful to you. If you want to find out more about me and what I do by speaking around the globe about these kinds of things, please visit unspokenrules.live where you'll find out more. I'll catch you next time.